This example is very similar to the last example, except for we're already given the graph, so we don't have to sketch it. We just have to be able to label some of our important information. So first thing we can notice is the coordinates that we do have. We have a y-intercept at 0, 8. This is also our maximum, and it's also our vertex. So a lot of information out of that one coordinate. We also have x-intercepts at -2 and +2. So those are our x-intercepts. And we also have that our graph opens down. So just from those things, we can come up with a couple points. We know opens down means that our a value has to be negative. And if we have a y-intercept at 0, 8, we know 8 has to be our c value. So we can use that to check a couple things out. So if we look at the first option, equation to match our graph, our a value is +3. We need an a value to be negative. So we know this is not a choice because we have a non-negative a value. If we check on h, we do have a negative a value, so that piece is okay. But when we check our c value should be 8, making this not a viable option. If we check our third, we do have a negative a value. We also have a 8 as our c value, so those two pieces check out. We can always double check by looking for our vertex. Remember, our vertex is -b over 2a. So in this case, we don't have a b. We're going to use 0. Gives us a 0. We know that our vertex is supposed to be at 0, 8, so everything checks out, making this the equation to choose. Again, these are just nice shortcuts to get you through looking at characteristics, noticing whether your a should be positive or negative, if your y-intercept is in the correct spot, and then maybe double checking your vertex to make sure they match.